YouTube. You know, the people are going to have to be the ones to change this negative vibe, this craziness that's going on in the world. We gonna have to come together supporting some kind of unity. And unfortunately, when you say things like this, people be thinking you trying to get rich, and you're saying, "Hey, man, if we don't put no positive messages out there, what's gonna change?" I mean, think about that for 1 minute. If we don't actively come out and support something that's positive, that's against the current narrative that we have, what is going to change? Nothing. See, because what you have to realize is the media is making millions of dollars, man, off this madness, off this murder, off this chaos. That's how they make their money. With people coming trying to see what's going on, watching it over and over again. How many times have they shared this video of this tragedy? But they won't even share video of a positive message. You see how addicted we are as a people, man, to this drama. And consequently, don't nobody want to do nothing. Don't nobody know what to do. Don't everybody's scared. Nobody wants to be the one to get on the front line and say, "Stop this shit. This needs to stop." Everybody's afraid because they might say something where somebody would get it. Man, fuck you. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on too. If you got a problem with somebody trying to get a positive message out, and see, and that's the problem, man. We got too many people walking around trying to be politically correct and nice and getting their ass kicked. See, that's the problem. See, the nice people are the ones getting their ass kicked. And them the ones that need to come in with an attitude and start kicking some asses. As bad as this shit is going on, how can you not be upset? You know, people, come on, man, what you cussing for? Man, as bad as this shit is, you should be cussing. And you gonna sit here and ask me, why you cussing? You ain't mad enough to cuss with all this craziness going on? I mean, I don't know what else to say, man. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to do. I just don't know. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to do. Because when you come and you try to be the difference, when you try to put solutions on the table, they ain't never good enough. You know, and this stop hating each other because you disagree, man, that's just a door. There's something behind that. There's so much positive stuff behind that, you know, just getting through the door to see what's behind this. And all I've been asking people is, man, help me get through the door to see what's behind the door. Of stop hating each other. Because, I mean, y'all see that my mind is real creative. You see, I come up with stuff. I ain't afraid to be different. But yet, you know, I guess it's my fear of not being different It's what intimidates people. They want somebody to fit in, to get along. And that ain't me. So consequently, cause I don't follow the crowd, I can't support you, True Conductor. You know, you too independent. You too much of an independent thinker, man. You should follow the crowd more. You need to do what other people do more. You need to fit in more. You need to stop complaining about us not supporting anything positive. We don't need to support nothing positive. We satisfied with the way things are now. And that's what people are saying when they don't want to support nothing. Man, we satisfied with this murder. We satisfied with all this hatred. We satisfied with it. True Conductor, why the fuck you coming out here with a stop hating each other because you disagree? Man, we satisfied with what we got. And you want to rock the boat. You actually want people to talk to one another. You actually want people to get along. Man, you crazy. Ain't nobody getting along. I mean, this is how people be thinking, man. You think I'm lying? This is what they be saying. And I'm stupid enough to keep coming out here banging my head up against the wall, believing, man, that good will prevail. That you can't go wrong doing it the right way. And everything that I'm doing, it's just like I don't know, man. But I guess people are content. I guess that's the only conclusion I can come to. People are just they content with this violence, man, with this hatred. They okay with it. Because they surely won't support nothing different. So they must be okay with it. Oh, we'll support it, but just because it's you, no, we won't support you. And look at you. You come in here with your outfit on, with your hat on. Who is a True Conductor? What is that? You know what? But that's all I can do, man. And sometimes I even wonder why God put me through this. Why God had me come out here and run into this brick wall, man? Damn, why it's always got to be me running into the damn brick wall? Hey, can't we get somebody else to take the lead for a change? Why I always got to be the one running into this brick wall, man, that everybody else scared to run into? Won't nobody else stand up to it. You notice, ain't nobody else saying, man, y'all don't want to support nothing positive financially. And here's the crazy part. As soon as I break that door down, where people will start supporting stuff financially positive, you got a lot of people sitting on the sidelines, man, that will flood the market with a positive idea just so they can make some money. You see, but the person that broke the door down, that opened up, that cleared the path, they'll totally overlook that person and run to somebody that knew that just stepped out of the shower. They ain't done no work. They coming in all cute and pretty and ooh, with a shiny new object, and that's what people are run to. And that's what folk are running to now. All of these shiny, good-looking objects that ain't got no substance to them. Somebody telling you that you got to compromise, man. You got to settle. You see, this is how society is. This, and then when you call them out, oh, look at you. They want to demonize you. I mean, think about it, y'all. I got 3 people up in here. When last time you saw a positive message promoted? I mean, seriously. Tell me I got 3 people in here. What's the last positive message that you saw promoted nationwide? What's going on, Janet? When the last time you saw something positive that was promoted? And we all know and see, that's the thing, we all know what the problem is. If somebody in America right now don't know that we have a serious problem up in here, then it's and see they've been trying to make this about a race issue, about a civil war. Man, this ain't got nothing to do with no civil war. This is about right versus wrong. That's what this is about right now. I'm doing good, Patty. This is about right versus wrong. And right now, all of the wrong people got the right people scared, bullied. You know, they bullied, man. That's what has happened to good people. Good people have gotten bullied by the wicked. That's why they don't want to stand up. See, because if they come in and try to promote something positive, they're afraid that somebody's going to attack that. Somebody's going to try to condemn. You trying to put a positive, oh, look at you. Now you want to come out here and put your positive message out. The message we got ain't good enough. What we standing on now ain't good enough. What we teaching now, you mean that ain't good enough? And you want to come out here and teach something different and show something different? What we got ain't good enough? And this is what you see, you got some people that are satisfied with this crime. They ain't looking for no solution. Because they don't want to rock the boat, man. They don't want to get involved. And this is the problem. We got too many people right now that don't want to get involved. For good. Listen to this, man. We got too many people right now that don't want to get involved for good. They can't get involved for good. But man, my heart bleeds for them children in Texas. My heart bleeds for Buffalo, New York. But man, I ain't giving you no dollar to go so you can tell people to stop hating each other because you disagree. Why should I give you some money to get so you can get out here and you can advertise? Stop hating each other because you disagree. I can't give you no money for that. You should be able to go get a job so you can advertise that yourself. That's what you need to do. And see, and this is how people are. They'll take a positive idea because you're the one that came up with the idea. They don't want to finance it because you came up with the idea and they didn't. So man, I can't finance that. That's just a good idea. I can't get behind that. And you know how I am. If the people come out here supporting me, I'm gonna tell everybody. Man, look at how they done changed my life. Look how folk have blessed my life for coming out here trying to stand up for something for what's right. I can't even brag about people supporting me for standing up for what's right. Think about that, man. With all this chaos, with all this madness in the world, I can't even stand up and say, God damn, y'all, look at how they treat me. I'm telling you, stop hating each other because you disagree. And look how my life done changed. Yours can do the same thing. I can't even say that. Oh, there you go. It's always about, everything is about money. Hello? Y'all acting like I'm the only one talking about money. And that's what all these businesses out here want, your money. That's all they want is your money. They don't give a fuck about you. They just want your money. And you give it to them day in and day out. And don't even bitch about it. But I can't give you no dollar, man. I'm sorry. I can't give you no dollar to get out here. I can't do that. That's just not the American way. For you to come up with a positive idea and think that people supposed to support you financially, that ain't American. We don't do that in America. We don't do it like that in America. You have to get out and support your own idea. I don't care how much I agree with you. I'm not going to support you financially. Shit, you might end up getting ahead. You might go out here and buy a van, man, so you and hire some tour guides to help you with your Black History tour if I give you some money. You think I want to help you go to improve your business because you positive? You think I'm gonna do that? You think I'm gonna be the one to help you get ahead? To help you pay it forward? I can't do that for you, Truth Conductor. You got to do that yourself. See, that's the selfishness that we come into, man. And I'm telling you how people actually think. And if you catch the right one, they'll tell you the same thing that I'm saying right now. Look, man, look how we are afraid to lift up something positive. And people wonder why the world is so mad. And we won't even promote nothing positive. Now see, if I was ex-dope dealer on a restoration tour, see, I'd get all kind of support then. See, if I'd been to jail and I'm reforming myself and I'm coming out, man, stop hating each other because you disagree. Shit, I'd be a rich man because I'm being reformed now. What's going on, Hannah? But see, I don't fit in that. I don't fit in that. I'm not on no reform tour, no restoration tour. I'm saying, man, I started in DC as a street vendor myself. That's how I started. I started in this town as a street vendor. And now I got a business that's doing the Black history of the city. That's history that's just dying on the vine, man. And I took that history and said, come here, man, let me make a business out of this. Let me tell these stories. And maybe I can get somebody interested that want to know this. Okay? See, so look at your contribution, man. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. We all got a part to play. Let me say that again. We all got a part to play, man. Even if you don't have money that you can financially support a positive message, you could at least share it. And you notice folk won't even share your messages, man. They won't even share positive. But oh shit, let some drama come. Let some negative energy come. You know, let something that's disturbing. They're gonna share the hell out of that. See, cause they got to show people that they got their finger on the pulse, man. Anytime something bad happen, goddamn, I'm the one that's gonna be able to disseminate this to let the world know. And let me tell y'all something. See, most of us don't know who we should be around. And if you got a person that always gossiping, always in everybody else's business, the got their pulse on the whole city, that's the motherfucker you want to stay as far away from as you possibly can. Cause they can't be trusted. See, a trustworthy person doesn't gossip. Let me say that again. See, a person that you can trust, they don't deal in gossip. They don't want no part of gossip. They don't want no drama. A person that you can trust. And see, and all you got to do, man, is just listen to people when you first meet them, and they'll tell you who they are. Because if they start bringing you some gossip, some shit about something that's done happened, you don't need to be involved with them. Because as soon as they get some juicy shit on you, they're going to go tell. That's just how it works. As soon as they get some juicy shit on you, they're going to tell somebody to stay in good graces. You see, this is what I learned. Man, I'm finna help some people out right now. It took me almost 30 years to figure this out. When I first came to DC, I noticed that when you're talking to people, they drop a lot of names. That used to bug the shit out of me. Why, when you talking to people, they be dropping so many goddamn names? Then one day, the Lord showed me. Because they won't appear to be known. We are attracted to people that are known. So when somebody meets you and they can drop a whole bunch of names, they appear to be known. And if you go back and ask some of them very names that and people, I don't know who, I don't know them, I don't know them. So they appear to be known until they are known. That's why people drop so many names. And see, we got too many people right now among us that want to be known. They want to be known. So in order for them to get known, man, they got to go out here and do some dumb shit. They got to risk their life. They got to degrade themselves just to get to be known. See, you got to do something stupid just to get to be known. You can't come out and make a positive contribution and get to be known unless the press tell you, oh, that's your person. That's your next influencer. That's your person right there. You think I'm lying? Shit. Let somebody come in and interview True Conductor. Oh, there's the True Conductor. Shit. Everybody and their mama. Man. Oh, and don't let me come into no money. The women will be throwing their panties at my feet. Knowing I'm married. But I got money now. And I got a little notoriety. So that makes me fair game. Because when I was broke, you didn't want my ass. See, so when I was in the trench trying to get out, when I was digging myself out of that hole, man, when I was building the foundation, see, you ain't want to have nothing to do with me then. See, when I was trying to get the foundation so I can stand on it, you ain't want to have nothing to do with me. But now that I got the foundation finished and it can hold some weight, now I'm your boy. Now you're proud of me because you see the money coming in now. You see, you're proud. Y'all, you knew I could do it. Now, see, I've been watching you, True Conductor. I knew you can do this. And see, and then the people you need to tell to kiss your ass. They come up and tell you, man, I've been watching you. I'm so proud of you. Man, motherfucker, fuck you. What? True Conductor. Why would you do it? Motherfucker, you mean you've been watching me? So that means you watched me when I was going through foreclosure. You watched me when I got my vans repossessed. You watched me when I couldn't pay my rent. You watched me when my phone was cut off, and you didn't raise one finger to say, goddamn, True Conductor, let me help you out. But you're so proud of me. And not one time have you came to my aid and you saw me going through all this shit. And never one time was some man, come on, how can I help you, man? Here's $20. Here's $10. Man, let me tell you. I'm a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. I wouldn't give a fuck about a Q right about now. Because they're all about themselves. I've had more Qs fuck me. My fraternity brothers fuck me. I had one guy, man. This guy was homeless. Every time I saw him, and I'm struggling too. Man, I $5, $10, $20. Here, man. Hey, bro, I know you're doing bad. Here, man. Here you go. Oh, man, I ain't worried about that. Take the money, man. Go ahead. That motherfucker ship come in. Do you think he remembered me? And let me show you how dirty the motherfucker did me. This my fraternity brother now. Okay? Comment one day and say, hey, Don, I want you to do, I got a tour, man. I want you to do a tour for me. I got some friends in town. Okay, I'll do the tour for you, man. And he said, but you gotta take me to the bank. Now my tour is 3 hours long, right? My tour is 3 hours long. Take him to the bank. He come back. He give me an envelope, $1,500. I said, wow. We get on the tour. Now I got to go way out in Maryland to pick them up. Pick them up, and can we stop for lunch? So wow. Okay, man. You want to stop for lunch? Okay. A 3-hour tour ended up being 12 hours with that guy. My fraternity brother ended up being 12 hours. And I was supposed to be satisfied with the $1,500 that he gave me. I took him shopping. I took him to dinner. I took him to lunch. I done all that shit. That little money that you done gave me, man, I probably didn't even break even with the little money that you gave me. Yeah, I have a cash app. Truth Conductor. Yeah, just put a $sign in front of Truth Conductor. It'll come right to me. But see this. But that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This how people do. And this boy was homeless and got millions of dollars. Yeah, no, seriously, got millions of dollars. And I said, hey, man, I'm going to do it. That's fine, man. Okay, whatever, brother, whatever. But that's why, see, and everybody want to be a Q now. You look at all of the men, cause there's some fringe benefits. See, the women love them Omega men. You got a lot of guys that are running around here in these fraternities because of the women that follow those fraternities. And believe me, that shit is real. That shit is real. What they call them? What is it? What is it when you got when you got this fan club? It's real, man. You got some women out here that throw their legs open in a heartbeat for a cue. Let me say that again. See, you got some women out here that'll throw their legs open in a heartbeat because a man is a cute. And don't let him be cute and hung. Oh shit. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that, because you just set yourself up. There is a man out here that can change your mind. So don't say that. See, ladies, let me tell you something, ladies. I don't care how pretty you are. I don't care how fine you are. I don't care how good your sex game is. I don't care how good you cook. If a man don't love you, I don't give a fuck. You can have all of them qualities. If his ass don't love you, you ain't shit you gonna do to change his mind. You got a fine body. Your sex game is on top. You're pretty and you can cook and clean up. Yeah, let me put the clean in there too, cause you got some pretty motherfuckers that's nasty as shit. Let me say that again. You got some pretty ass, fine looking ass women that coming out here, come out them clothes, and they smell like a goddamn garbage bag. They stink so. They stink. And that's what the problem is. See, we are too easy to get caught up on this face value. Okay? We're too easy to go on that first impression. And then and see, and we don't want to ask no questions. And that's the problem with a lot of people. A lot of people are afraid to ask questions. See, so they'll settle with the suspicion that's in their mind because they don't want to ask no questions. So, man, let me tell you, I got a couple of more dollars, but I'm going back down to Old Town Alexandria again. I'm gonna take my sign. I'm gonna get on the subway, and I'm going back down to Old Town Alexandria with my sign, sit in the middle of the street with my bucket, and see how many people are gonna come and drop a tip in the bucket with me sitting there with my sign. Now, and see, and let me show you. See, I could sit there and panhandle and make a killing. I could put on some bum clothes, homeless, need help. Them motherfuckers give me money out the yang yang. And I'm lying my ass off. But I look the part. And I come out here and say, man, stop hating each other because you disagree. Shit, I can't support that. Where that money going to? Who gonna get that money? What you gonna do with that money? You ain't gonna buy no gas with it, are you? You ain't gonna buy no lunch with it, are you? If you ain't gonna do none of that, I might give you $1. You ain't gonna pay your phone bill, are you? If you're gonna do all that, I can't support you. No, man, I can't. How you think that I'm gonna help you make sure your needs are met so you can come out here and encourage somebody to stop killing each other? Why should I make your needs be met so you can come out here and keep this sign in front of people? You see, that's all I've been, man, if I could, I would be right now in Fairfax. I would even go up to Buffalo, New York. I'd have this sign all over the world, the United States of America. If I could get people to support me, anytime something jump off where the cameras is gonna be there, goddamn, I'd be standing right behind them. Stop hating each other, motherfuckers, because you disagree. Stop it. See, but I can't. See, when I say, man, help me out. Here, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard is right over there in Fairfax, Virginia. Here's they gonna have to go to a jury. When that trial goes to jury, I need to be standing right there with my sign because the world is gonna be looking for the verdict. I don't give a damn, man. Listen. If my asking support something positive to stop people from killing each other. See, I can get up here and whip my dick out and get all kinds of money. See, if I want all I got to do is stand up and whip my dick out, buddy. Shit, the money gonna come in just like this here. It'll be coming in so fast, but look how I got to degrade myself. Look how I got to put myself down. Look how low I got to stoop just so somebody give me some money. That I got to get up and show you my dick just so you'll support me. Come on, man. That's soliciting. I'm trying to get people to stop from fucking killing each other. And if you got a problem with that, man, that's your problem. That's your problem, man. And I shouldn't even have to ask for support. I shouldn't even have to ask. I mean, seriously, man. I shouldn't even have to, man, support me financially. Shouldn't even have to ask that question. I should be rolling in money right now. So I can get this message out, man. Stop hating each other because you disagree. But majority of the people don't agree with that. They say they do, but their money don't agree with it because they won't support it financially. And the question has to be asked, why? I mean, seriously, man, think about that. Why we don't want to support a positive message financially? Why is that? With all this darkness in the world, with all this killing that's going on, brother, I don't give a fuck, man. At this point, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bruh. Because if somebody want to bitch and tell me I'm out here soliciting, man, fuck you. It's just that simple. Fuck you. But you ain't saying nothing about these kids getting killed. All these people that's getting gunned down, man. And all I'm trying to say is, man, stop hating each other because you disagree. So now I got to fight just as hard to get a positive message out as they're doing to killing each other. And I'm the one demonized. You begging, you soliciting, you asking for help to get out here and be positive. I told you, True Conductor, man. True Conductor is my cash app. That's my cash app. True Conductor. Put a $ in front of it and it'll come directly to me. That's my cash app. That's all I'm saying, man. And people, but the sad part is they're so heartbroken about these children and this teacher that was killed. And what's even worse You can sit and watch the police. Man, police was scared to go in the building. That boy in there killing folks, and parents said, please go inside. They standing out there looking. They wouldn't even go inside. The police wouldn't go inside the school and can hear the boy in there killing kids and wouldn't even go in there, man. Wouldn't even go in. Thank God I wasn't there. It wasn't my children. Because I would have grabbed somebody's gun, had my own, and I would have went in on my own. Because if they was in my kids' school shooting and killing up, and you motherfuckers standing around looking, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I'm going after mine. Fuck you. And that's the shit some parents should have bombarded that goddamn school. They standing out there looking, motherfucker. Somebody gotta die. And you won't even bum rush the door yourself. And you want somebody else to run in there. This the kind of shit. See, man, I'm glad my children ain't in school. I'm glad. Because if it had been me, motherfucker, you ain't gonna keep my kids. No, sir. No, indeed. Yeah, all this stand back and all, man, fuck you. My children are in there. See, and you ain't have one parent to break rank and run in there and try to get their child. Not one break rank, man, to go and try to get their child. Not one broke rank, man. Everybody stood there. Not one broke rank. That's the shit that, and see, I'm breaking rank. Saying, man, we got to support positive, man. That's what I'm doing. I'm breaking rank. Saying, man, we got to put a positive message out there. We're going to have to support positive. Because if we don't, we all are doomed. We all doomed. Y'all excuse me, man, but this is, I just don't understand, man. I don't understand. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. You know, and I'm really at a loss for words, man. Sometimes I feel like I'm wasting my time coming out here trying to do it the right way, stay positive. I really feel sometimes like I'm wasting my time, man. I really do. But I can't give in to that temptation. I gotta stay with the ship. And if good gonna go down, I'm gonna go down with good. I'm not going down with bad. You know, so it's up to us, man. If we never change this, ain't nothing gonna change. If we don't stand up against it, ain't nothing gonna change. Nothing is gonna change, man. Next week, it'll be something different. It'll be another school. Who knows? Might be where you are. And see, that's the travesty. Ain't nobody safe, man. Nobody's safe. Nobody. Nobody's safe. And I can't seem to get nobody to see that, to realize that. Man, we all in danger. And believe it or not, because I ask people to support me financially. They let that to drown out the message of ain't nobody safe. See, they forget about that. Ain't nobody safe. And all they can see is all he doing is asking for money. Because ain't nobody safe. And I got the message. I know it works. I know it. See, I ain't got to ask nobody. I know this message work. Because I've had it at the heartbeat of the world at the White House, where everybody in the world comes to see that White House. And they all say, that's the best sign I've ever seen. Man, I can't tell you what kind of money a company would make if they would embrace putting this message out there. They would make a lot of money, man. And not to mention the fact, the advertisement, the free advertisement that they would get. I would tell you, man, if a company would embrace stop hating each other because you disagree, they get over $1 billion worth of free advertisement right now, before this year's up. They'd have over $1 billion worth of free advertisement with all this shit that's going on right now. See, we need to be going from city to city, man, having people talk. Man, how can we stop hating each other because we disagree? And and if I got money, see, I can call that dialogue because I got money now. See, I got some street cred. But I can't say, hey man, let's come together and discuss how we can stop hating each other, and I'm broke. I can't pay my bills. Who gonna listen to me? Think about that for 1 minute. Oh, goddamn. Well, maybe that's the enemy's plan. To keep me broke, so won't nobody listen to me. Maybe that's the plan. That I'm supposed to stay broke. So that nobody would believe what I'm saying. Because ain't no money behind it. See, the only way people gon' accept this, they're going to have to see some money behind it. You know, that's one of the things I learned. So y'all won't think I'm lying to you. See, that's me, Don Folden. Vote 1994. District of Columbia for mayor, Don Folden for mayor. District of Columbia, 1994. See, people out here talking about I'm clout chasing. Motherfucker, I ran for mayor against Marion Barry. Man, but see, again, man. Dumb, if I can't show no interest from people supporting me financially, how am I going to encourage people all over the city to get a sign? When they won't support me, and it's my idea. I originated the idea. Myra, thank you for the $10. See, I told y'all. Myra, thank you for the $10. Somebody just sent me $10 on Cash App. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. See, that's how that worked. And I ain't had to ask for it. Okay? Didn't have to ask for it. And what I was telling y'all when I ran for mayor, if you didn't have no money, I don't care how good your ideas were. Shit, you weren't a viable candidate. You wasn't viable if you ain't had no money. And what's the one thing that gets people's attention? Money. You want folks' attention? Do it with money. That's how you get their attention. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Money gets folks' attention. And people think because I'm saying that's no, man. Money is what gets people's attention. You want somebody's attention? Give somebody some money. And see, don't all the attention will turn to that person. That let a rags to riches story come out right now. That person folk could have been not even speaking to him. That's a lie, man. Money is not the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. And if I see you put some more shit up in here like that, motherfucker, you blocked. I'm gonna tell you that now. It's the love of money that's the root of all evil. What's the love of money? Man, when you ain't got no compassion, when you don't care, when you overcharge people, when you're greedy for gain, that's the love of money. Okay? When you ain't got no compassion for folk, all you about is the bottom line. That's the love of money. When the bottom line is the only thing you give a shit about, you don't care nothing about the people. You just interested in the bottom line. That's the love of money. But the Bible say money has the answer for all things in Ecclesiastes. Okay? Just so you can know where to start. Money has the answer for all things, but the love of money is the root of all evil. You know what? Now let me show you something. This guy James, can we just have a man-to-man conversation, sir? He got some bullshit with him. See, this how you know a person. This how you know a person has some bullshit with him. They always want to. Can I ask you a question? See. Now, what's your question, James? Let me show you. Let me show y'all the bullshit. What's your question, James? Let me show you the bull. Put your question up, James. Let's see the bullshit. Come on, James. Cause I'm gonna block your ass. Yeah, put your question up. I just want to show people you got bullshit with you. Come on, man. Ask the question so I can block. Cause as soon as you put the question up, your ass is blocked. So come on with your bullshit question so I can go and block your ass. Come on, James. What you waiting on? Okay, there you go. Bam! You out, motherfucker. You gone. Get gone. Get gone. Now you go and make one of your dummy accounts. He'll be right back in here with a dummy account. Okay? Be right back in here with a dummy account. I'm telling you. But this is what this is all, ladies and gentlemen. This is all I'm trying to tell y'all, man. We gonna have to we gonna have to you know we got to we gonna have to do something. We gonna have to do something. Okay? So man, I'm on it's 3 o'clock. It's gonna be about 4:30. It's the love of money that's the root of all evil. And when you love money, man, you the bottom line is your friend. You don't care nothing about people. You overcharge. You do a whole lot of different stuff. Okay? So hey, all I can do is just keep bringing the issue on the forefront that if we don't start showing it's profitable, being positive, ain't nothing gonna change, man. Ain't nothing gonna change. When you can come out here and make more money negative than you can being positive, the world is fucked up. And right now, you can come out and get rich being negative and will starve trying to be positive. What's wrong with that narrative? And here's the thing. Everybody man, I sure agree with you. See, let me show y'all. Look. See, I told y'all. Look, I told y'all. I just blocked who is this? James. And look, he come back and trying to use my mom's name. Ain't that some shit? You're low life, man. Matter of fact, man, you know what? Thank you, Lord. I curse any all the stuff that you using coming back. Man, I put that on your mama if she's still living. I pray that all of this you coming back talking about my mother who's deceased, I pray that it fall on your mom if she's still living. Man, in fact, I pray you have your mama have the same health issues that my mother had before she died. Okay? There you go. There you go. Now you're out. Simple. I don't have to play with that. But see, this is what I'm trying to show y'all. Here I am trying to talk about being positive, and somebody playing with my dead mama. Want to come in and play with my dead mama, man. And y'all will sit back and watch that. Yeah, y'all will sit back and watch it. What? Man, playing with my dead mama. Cause I'm sitting here trying to do it all I can, man. And one thing y'all can't say, man, the boy sure fought tooth and nail to get his message out. I could throw the towel in and say, man, fuck y'all. I don't give a fuck if you killing each other. I could adopt that attitude. I could come out here and sow division too. I could be just like the rest of them, man. Don't give a fuck, but just get that money. But what profit it for a man to gain the whole world and lose his very soul? What profit is that? You got a good example, Kevin Samuels. Man, look at the money that boy was making. And look how quick he went up out of here. By himself. Kevin Samuels used to tell all black women that if they didn't compromise, if they didn't fornicate, you know, if they didn't lower their standards, that they was gonna die alone. And that motherfucker died by himself. The girl that he was with didn't even go to the hospital with him. All of the stuff that he was telling other women that they was going to spend. Man, what man? I mean, think about this, y'all. What man in his right mind that doesn't have his mama as a point of contact in case of emergency? What man don't have his mama as a point of contact in case of an emergency? Man, when that boy died, they didn't even know how to reach his mama. She wasn't even on file. So um but that's where it is, man. That's where it is. Yeah, that's no, man. I don't see. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with them playing with my because see they don't know what kind of relationship my mother had with the Lord. So they might be wishing something on themselves because God is showing me, man. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever man soweth, that's what he shall reap. And if you want to come here and sow all of the disrespect for my deceased mom, what you think you're gonna receive? What you think you're gonna reap? The same kind of disrespect for your mother. That's all you gonna do. And you think that shit funny. And all you doing is heaping some stuff on your own mama's head. If she's still living, you see. So, and if she ain't still living, and if you're married and your wife is a mama, you could be heaping some shit on her, cause somebody gonna get it. What's going on, gamer? So no, man. It's people like that that you just don't you have to ignore. And that's probably the dude that uh let me show you how yeah, I'm good, man. I had a dude that said he lived over near National Harbor. Met me at Whole Foods, man, put $20 in my hand and was my biggest troll. Got on here on an account, man, and was tearing my ass up. And was the same person came and put some money in my hand. And got online, got behind and was trolling me, like talking about my mama, talking about everybody. And that boy put some money in my hand. And came on a fake account and was talking about my dead mama. And that little $20 he gave me, I went and gave it to a homeless person. I gave it to a homeless person. I don't want that energy in my pocket. I went and gave that money away, man. Sure did. And see that and see and look, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. The only difference in you and a celebrity right now is they got more access to cash than you do. They got the same problems. They had the same issues. They just got more access to cash. That's the only difference in you and a celebrity. Is they got more access to cash than you do. And look how you idolize the people that got access to money. I mean, when they was broke, you wouldn't even pay them no mind. But now that you know they got some money, you making them to start a show. And see, and that's how people create abuse. Cause they take folk and they dump all of these accolades on them, all because of what they have, and they exploit it. See, that's why you have so many women filing sexual assaults, because they running up on these guys when they was broke. They couldn't even get their attention. And now that you know they got some money, they all up on you. Oh, True Conductor. What's going on, True Conductor? Yeah, I saw he died. Yeah, I saw he died. And see, and this is the stuff you got to prepare yourself for, man. Just cause people, patting you on the back and telling you what a great man, that's some bullshit. Cause when you was broke, they wasn't doing none of that. Think about that for 1 minute. When you was broke, they wouldn't even pay you no mind. And now that you got some money, they all up in your shit. And that's how people get used. See, because I know you wasn't paying no attention to me when I was broke. And now that I know you got some money, and now I got your attention, shit, I'm gonna go through you like Lee went through Virginia. Cause I know what you want, man. You up in here cause you looking for something. Cause now you know I got some money. That's the only reason you here. Man, I got a little over 1,400 subscribers right now. And if I would come into some money, that 1,400 would shoot up into thousands overnight. All because I came into some money. I would get thousands of subscribers overnight. And God, don't let me give away no money. Oh, shit. Talking about millions and millions and millions of subscribers because I give away money. Man, let me tell you. See, this is why the devil don't want me to get no money in my hands. Because I get my Cash App made. I get my app made. My Truth Conductor app, I would get it made. And I would have my app programmed so that whenever I'm in the vicinity of you, it'll give you $20 a day or $50 a day. Just cause you in my vicinity. And if you got my Truth Conductor app on your phone, cling, cling, cling. And every time it click, I know every time somebody around me, I'm hearing it respond. Damn, I just gave somebody some money. Who is it? It don't make me no difference because I know what the deal is now. See, that's what I would do, man. And well, and another thing I do, I launch this here too. Let me come into some money. Let me come in. Let's go. You out of here. You out. You out. Make sure you out, buddy. You out. See you later. You out. See, people, what's wrong with dreaming, man? What's wrong with dreaming, man? You notice how when people dream, man, folk, because they don't believe in your dream, they want to demonize you and talk about how crazy you are. And the Bible says all things are possible to him who believes. What do you think a belief is? A dream. And then somebody want to come along and put you down? What's going on, Jamal? That's all I'm talking about, man. You see, so be careful, man. And I told y'all, you got to teach people how to treat you. And sometimes that ain't pleasant. When you're teaching people how to treat you. Okay, fat boy, I see you. All right? So we got some serious issues. And look at the games, man. I'm trying to put some serious, some positive solutions on the table. And unfortunately, people think that the positive solutions that I put on the table, I should do for free. I should do it for free. Negative, the negative people are making a killing off their stuff. What's going on, Esther? Let's go, Brandon, which means fuck Joe Biden. It's making a killing, and ain't nobody saying a word. Nobody complains about let's go, Brandon. But stop hating each other because you disagree. Why should I give you money for that? Why should I help you? Why should I help you put that message out? I like let's go, Brandon. I'm satisfied with that. I don't want to stop hating each other because you disagree. I want fuck Joe Biden. That's what I want out. And that's the way it is. Um, another Trump, another Donald Trump. That's what I think. Another Trump. Just not as rich. he ain't got as much money as Trump, but he just as stupid. Okay? I mean, seriously, man. That's just, he's another Trump. He's in that mode. And see, a lot of people are trying to make this into a civil war. This is not a civil war, y'all. This good versus evil. We're in the last days, man. We're talking about good versus evil. It's what we're dealing with. That's the battle that we have in front of us right now. It's good versus evil. What's going on? And right now, evil is having its way. Evil is having its way right now. And this is what we got to fight, man. The evil. The negative messages that are out here. And with all this chaos and confusion that's going on, just think if we could just stop hating each other because you disagree. I mean, if we could just get that message just introduced worldwide. Stop hating each other because you disagree. And people, I've been as creative as I possibly can to try to get this message all over the world. I've been as creative as I possibly can. Been in New York, D.C., trying to get this message out. Okay? Trying to get it out. Anything that I know how to get it out, I've been trying. You know? And y'all know I ain't scared. You know I ain't scared. Y'all know I ain't scared. Because you didn't see me in action. But I guess you don't believe it. When you know I'm not afraid. Man, I was down in front of the White House. And they started the Ukraine protests. And, man, them motherfuckers was trying to manhandle my ass down there because, see, I was protesting how the African students were being treated in Ukraine. And so when I went down there, I was playing motherfucking African drums all day. That's all I was playing was African drums. And I had that shit blasting. And they didn't like it. And they actually tried to get me arrested. And so Secret Service pulled us out of the crowd and said, come on, let's go over here and talk. And when they sorted everything out, they said, what you gonna do? I said, shit, I'm going back in there. They said, you gonna do what? I said, I'm going back in there. And I went right back in there, buddy. I went right back in that crowd. Went right back in there. I sure did. Sure did. And played my music. And they still tried to block me. And Secret Service said, we knew that something was wrong. If they got a reaction out of you, so let me show you something. Look. See, hold on. So y'all can't be nosy. I know y'all, I got some nosy jokers up in here, boy. They be trying to, oh, let me look in the glare. Let me see what that is. And what's going on? Look how, see now, this is a Ukraine protester. Look, he's standing right in front of me, directing his speaker right at me. Okay? Look, he's standing right in front of my sign, shouting in his megaphone at me. This is what I'm talking about. Okay? That's him. That's him right there. This guy. I'm gonna come right in front of my sign, man, because I'm down there protesting and they protesting, but I'm making more noise than they are. So no, we don't like what you protesting about, so we gonna interrupt it. Man, get the fuck up out of here. Just to show y'all, man. They don't scare me. And they lucky the caddy ain't working, because if the caddy was working, shit, I'd still be down there every day now. And that's the only reason. The only reason I'm not down in front of the White House every day now is because, man, my car ain't working. My car ain't working. If my car was working, shit, I'd be wearing them motherfuckers out. I'd be wearing their ass out. Let me show y'all. Look, man. Let me show you. This guy got his hands on me. Hold on. And in front of my car, I tried to run over that bitch. I tried to run over her ass. Okay, cause they standing in front of my music trying to block my sound, and I get up to move, and they don't want me to move, and I tried to run over her motherfucking ass, and that's why he got his hands on me, right? So let me show y'all. Look. So you won't think I'm lying. Look how this guy got and see when he grabbed me, I'm looking at him, man, I should knock you the motherfucking out. I should knock you the fuck out. But see, I know where I am. And if I put my hands on him, Secret Service gonna lock me up. Even though I'm right, if I knock him the fuck out right now, they gonna lock me up. Okay? They gonna lock me up. And look, and he got his hands on me. And let me tell you, you know how I got this photo right here? This guy that took these photos, one day we was at the courthouse and doing the Russia trials. And I brought some coffee and donuts down to all the photographers and reporters. He was one of the guys. And I didn't even know he was taking the pictures. He's standing behind me taking photos, and I didn't even know it. And when we finished, he said, man, I'm gonna send you these pictures. I got some pictures for you. I'll send them to you. I said, thank you, man. And look what I got. Look what I got. He said, I saw what they was doing to you. I got some pictures. I sent them to you. I said, thank you. And I went back and I showed them the Secret Service. And they said, we knew something was off. For you to respond the way you did, we knew something was off. That's why we ain't pressing, we wasn't gonna lock nobody up, because we knew something was off. And when I showed him that, he said, that's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. Somebody had to put their hands on you for you to respond and react. And see, for all of the people that run around here talking about what a con man I am, and you know, all I'm doing is that, why don't you go down in front of the White House and ask some of the Secret Service officers who I am? Why don't you go down there and ask Secret Service who I am? They know me. They know all my contact. They got all my information. Shit, I had this guy. I had this guy. I'm gonna let y'all hear this. I'm gonna let y'all hear this, cause this guy would call me up and leave me all these voicemails and about Joe Biden. Hold on. He would leave me all these voicemails about Joe Biden. And one day I took him to Secret Service. And I said, man, y'all need to listen to this. I know I got these things on here. I'm supposed to have them. Anyway, maybe I don't. I'll find it. Let me look on this thing and see if it's this one. If it's this one. Amen.
Hey, my favorite dumbass Black, how you doing?
He is.
Feel free to call anytime if you like.
Here's my man. Here's my man. This my man right here. This guy used to. This guy would call me and leave me all these voice messages about what he would do about Biden and what he would do to Kamala Harris and all of this shit. And one day I stopped and let Secret Service. They say, you know this guy? I said, no, I don't know him. I just know him. He just called me, leaving me all these voicemails. At the time, I didn't have his number. About 2 weeks later, my daughter called me up. She said, Daddy, what the hell are you into now? I said, girl, what you talking about? She said, Secret Service just got out the phone with me. And they called me and asked me, had you ever expressed any ideas about harming the president? I said, why they didn't ask me? She said, I don't know, but they just called me. And they never asked me one question about my daughter. Okay? Listen. Listen to this guy.
Hey, my favorite dumbass Black, how you doing? Feel free to call anytime if you like. Listen, just to clarify, and I hope you did phone the authorities. Hoping death on a person is definitely covered as free speech under the First Amendment. You should probably know that. Seeing how you're American and you're like ancient, but you're pretty stupid. Anyways, I just hope that you quoted me verbatim and that I actually said I hope he died, and I do hope he dies. Otherwise, you're basically intentionally lying to the feds. You could face up to 5 fucking years for that, because if you're lying and you kept that part away from them, and I hope they do call, like I said, I'll be definitely pointing that out. And I'll be pointing out all that shit you said about Metro and Joe Snaroff, or whatever the fuck his name is. So anyways, give me a call anytime, you dumb prick, and you have a good day.
man, this guy used to leave me message on top of message on top of message on top of message on top of message. I don't know. I don't know what these fascinating with these little dick motherfucking white boys that they got to come up in here and just leave me all these old anonymous voicemails. Okay. Um. What is that? Oh, really? I ain't surprised. I'm not surprised. Shit, all that negativity he got, I'm not surprised. That don't surprise me. That does not surprise me. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And he gonna suffer. If he does, he gonna suffer. He gonna suffer. And that 300 pounds or whatever the hell he was weighing, man, he gonna look like a skeleton before he leave this earth. Okay, he gonna look like a skeleton. If he got cancer, it's gonna be a slow death for him. He gonna suffer. You know, he gonna suffer. All that negative energy he got in the universe, man, that shit gotta come back to him. He gonna suffer. Ladies and gentlemen, if we don't do anything to change this narrative, if we don't try to promote something positive, ain't nothing gonna change, man. And if you think I'm lying, you come up with a positive idea and see how difficult it is for people to come and embrace it. You come up with one and see can you get people to support your positive idea. And you'll see it ain't easy. Listen, I don't know what it's gonna be like, the weather is gonna be like, but I got at least an hour to I gotta get down here to Old Town, Alexandria. I'm gonna take my sign and I'm gonna take my bucket and see what happens. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, that's exactly what I'm finna do right now. And I'm gonna still see can I get people to financially support positive. And that's the problem that we have right now. Now I'm just taking my stop hating each other because you disagree sign down to Old Town. Just to see what happens, man. See what happens. If I get some support, fine. If I don't get no support, I just keep at it. I just keep at it. That's all. I just keep at it. One way or the other, something gonna give, man. Either the idea is gonna break through, or it's gonna crash. And man, I'm banking on, man. I think this thing is gonna take off. I think it's gonna take off. And it ain't like I just came out here. I've been out here 4 years with this thing, man. When I started out with my stop hating each other because you disagree, I had DCBlackTours.com at the bottom. I went from DCBlackTours.com to TruthConductor.tv. And then when I changed the format of my site, I went from TruthConductor.tv to just Truth Conductor because I discovered If I get them to just Google my name, Truth Conductor, they got all my social medias right there. My Instagram, my YouTube, and my Facebook. It's all right there. When they Google Truth Conductor. So every post I make, it automatically goes into Google. So when people Google Truth Conductor, they'll see my last post that I made. See, I was trying to send them directly to my website for my tours first, then to my TV station, and then I say, hey man, let them just Google Truth Conductor. You see, and let me tell you something. Building a brand is easier said than done. When you're building a brand, it's easier said than done. And that's what I've been trying to come out here and show people. How to take a positive idea, stop hating each other because you disagree, and then put your brand, Truth Conductor, at the bottom. See, so I'm killing two birds with one stone. Not only am I putting out a positive message, but I'm also promoting my brand in the process. You see? That's what I'm doing. I'm promoting a positive message. Stop hating each other because you disagree. And I'm promoting my brand, Truth Conductor. See? And Truth Conductor gonna be a household name. I'm telling you that. Truth Conductor is gonna be a household name. Watch. It's gonna be a house. Everybody gonna know who the Truth Conductor is. And I ain't gonna have to go nowhere with no security. I ain't gonna have to change my lifestyle. Because, see, I'm gonna be blessing people. When I come into some money, I'll never have to pay a restaurant for dinner. You know why? Because every restaurant I go into, I'm gonna tip everybody working. That's what I'm going to do. Why would you tip everybody working? Because when they see me coming, I ain't got to wait in line. Okay? Okay? All right? So you know, that's what I'm going to do. That's and see, when you do stuff like that, see, it ain't who you know, it's who knows you. And if you can afford it, you know, if you worth millions, what is $1,500-$1,600 to tip everybody that's working in a restaurant, and you worth millions? You can't give every employee that's working a shift that's at work in the restaurant. You can't say, man, here I'm tipping everybody. Here's $100 for everybody. You can't do that. You don't think if you walk into a restaurant and you tip all the workers that they ain't gonna comp your meal? Think about that for a minute. If you walk into a restaurant and you tip everybody, you think they ain't gonna comp your meal? You ain't paying for no meal, man. You ain't paying for no meal. And that's all you got to do. Every restaurant you go into, all you got to do is tip everybody. Shit, they see you pulling up, they'll be fighting. Oh, no, Truth Conductor, he come. Shit, no. That's how you got to do that, man. Tip everybody. You can afford it. You're worth millions. What's $100? I mean, seriously, think about that, man. You're worth millions, and you can't get somebody $100 bill. Something wrong with you, buddy. And that $100 would make their day. Man, let me tell you something. Listen. Oh, don't let my tours take off. I'm gonna take over the tour industry in DC. All you're gonna see is Capital Buddy tour vans all over this city. I'm gonna take the tour. I'm gonna take it over in DC. Just let me get my hands on a van. All I need is one van. I'm gonna take this motherfucker over. Cause to show y'all, I got a tour right now. I ain't even put on my site. Look, there's a Georgetown Black History Tour. I ain't put this on my site yet. Because I'm trying to get everything that I got sustainable. I ain't put that tour on my site yet. I got a Black History church tour. A DC Black History church tour. I ain't put it on my site yet. I got a historical Black cemetery tour that I ain't put on my site yet. I ain't put that stuff on my site yet because I'm trying to get the two I got sustainable. See, when I get the two I got on there sustainable, man, I can expand to something else. Cause now it's sustainable. See, that's how so you can look off into my mind. You know, that's how I do things, man. I got two people I can hire right now as tour guides. And they're gonna look just like me minus the hat. That's how my tour guide's gonna look. Just like I look, minus the hat. We coming out looking professional. We ain't in street clothes. See, my tour guides won't be in street clothes. My tour guide's gonna look just like this. So you'll know who they are. See, when you see what's going on, Jamie, when you see a tour guide that's dressed in black and white, you're gonna say, oh man, that's True Conductor right there. There's his tour guides. Because everybody else in street clothes. See, and I'm starting my tour guides out at $25 an hour. That's what I start my tour guides out. And every 2 years, they're gonna get a $5 raise all the way up to $50. That's how I'm gonna develop some loyalty, man. See, I'm looking for some people that's gonna be loyal, and I'm gonna pay them because we're gonna make money, and you're gonna work. And if you work for me, every 2 years, man, you get a $5 raise. That's how I see my plan, man. Every 2 years. Okay, my tour guide's gonna get a $5 rate all the way up to $50. So when you've been there by what's going on? When you've been there by 10 years, you'll be making $50 an hour doing tours. And that's what I see, man. And see, and if I got tours that are leaving out right now, I have a day tour that starts out at 10 o'clock, and I got a night tour that starts out at 7. But see, if they get the sustainable, you know, if I can get them sustainable, see, I could have a tour at 10, 11, and 12. I can send 3-day tours out. 10, 11, and 12. See, once I start getting them sustainable, I can offer different times. See, so like I got my night tour starts at 7 o'clock. I can do a 7 and an 8 o'clock. I can do a 6, 7, and an 8. Okay? So that's just you know, and now people are used to the fact that I don't book tours on Saturday. Ladies and gentlemen, if you come into Washington, D.C., Saturday is not a good day to book a tour. And let me tell you why. That's when the majority of the protests are in the city. And you're going to have the most street closures. It's on a Saturday. I don't work on Saturday because that's my Sabbath. Okay? But if you're coming to DC, man, try not to book a tour. And see, the tour companies ain't gonna tell you it's a protest in town. The streets are blocked off. We won't be able to get to the monuments. They ain't gonna tell you that because they want your money. But try not to book a tour. And one of the biggest mistakes people make coming to DC, they come in and want to take a tour the same day. The same day. Don't do that, man. Don't punish yourself like that because it ain't worth it. Okay? It ain't worth it. All right? We got to change this narrative, y'all. We gonna have to get involved and start pushing a positive narrative. You can't wait for the press to do this. And this is what I'm trying to show people is, now I ain't the smartest, but you know, I can carry my weight. I don't need to put no potato in my pants to be impressive. I ain't got to do that. So you got some guys that's walking around, got to put a sock or something in their pants so they can appear. That ain't me. I ain't got to put no sock or no potato in my pants to appear impressive. Okay, I might not be the sharpest knife in the drawer, but the shit I know, and what I know, and I know how to work it. Yeah. Some guys walk around with a sock in their underwear. Well, I'm glad you got a laugh. That's good. It's good to laugh sometime, man. We too serious about ourselves. People get are too sensitive about if somebody call you a name or insult you, and that key don't fit your door. Why you getting upset? Think about that for 1 minute. Somebody call me a nigger all day long. I don't consider myself a nigger. Why should I get upset? I need to figure out, do I want to deal with this clown or not? How I'm going to deal with them? That's what, because you're showing me your ignorance. All I got to do is figure out how to deal with your ass. I ain't got to get upset with you. That key don't fit my door. And see, a lot of y'all are opening up the door and giving the enemy access when they couldn't open the door themselves. But you got to be nosy to see who's at the door. And once you crack it open, man, they put their foot in the door and they in. Because you done opened up the door. And you don't have to open up the door. You can ignore that shit. Let them go on about their business. Don't you be tripping with them, man. Because they want to go negative, let them go negative. Let them go. You ain't got to go with them. That's just how I see the shit. Okay? So anyway, look, y'all. Let me get ready. Let me get ready to get down to Old Town. Because I got to get on the subway and I got to get on the bus. And I don't mind, man. I don't mind. I really don't mind. I really don't. Because at least I'm doing my part. People are talking the talk. But I'm walking it, man. I walk the talk. I get out here and try to encourage people. Stop hating each other because you disagree. And 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 yeah, it is discouraging that I don't get the financial support to be able to put that message all over the world. But I can't take it personal, you know? And that's what I try not to do. I just try not to make it personal. That they ain't supporting it because of me or something I've done. See, that's the mindset I have to stay in. They ain't doing this because of me. They doing it because they don't know no better. And that's how I keep my sanity. That's how I keep from getting discouraged. I just don't take it personal. Yeah, it's dejecting. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is. Yeah. Okay. So, man, what's your contribution? What are you doing to change the narrative? What are you supporting that will change the narrative? See, and here's the sad part. Thank you, Lord. You have people that hate each other, agree with my sign, and yet neither one of them will support it. They agree with it. And neither one of them, they were, yeah, that's right, man. I agree, and keep right on walking. And see, and this is what I've learned. I'm gonna have a lot of people down in Old Town that's gonna walk by me. I agree with you 100%. Won't take a picture, won't share it, and all they doing is trying to impress me with their agreement. Because that little agreement that they shared with me is gonna die with them because they won't share it. And this is the problem, man. People don't want to share nothing positive. They'll share negative all day long, but they ain't gonna do nothing positive. And on that note, I see y'all later. I'm out.